All right, back at it again. Back at it again with another one take. All right, so we got another update, boys and girls. Another update. So Uthred put it out. So this is called The Letter. It's new. So I haven't read this yet. Hopefully it's gonna be something dope. But let's start. So the letter reached each of the three kings at the same time, even though they were known to be separated in eternal strife. After reading the letter, each of them were speechless. Oh shit! All right, already sounds like a PvE event. Okay. The writing was sent from the chieftains of the banished and made each realm an irresistible offer. Okay, so this is gonna be with the banished quest. They did recently put these in. Banished quests give you some really good items. So we're looking at another PvE event. That's what it's looking like so far. Dear kings of Albion, Midgard, and Hibernia. It came to our ears that you and your fellow residents were very excited when the magical gates opened the secret access to the proving grounds. Okay? So they're talking about the event that just happened. It was like one of the most, I think it's honestly probably the most popular event that's ever happened with Dark Age of Camelot. Which was the 1 to 50 PvP only, and people loved it. It was insane. It was like the Zergs were there, the 8v8 people were there, the solos, the small mans, everyone was there. Proving Grounds was popping. We had at least like 1,800, 1,900 people on that day. And that's amazing for a Freeshard. I don't think it's been even heard of for a Freeshard this old getting that much attention. That's insane. So I'm already excited. What are we talking about? So suddenly, centuries of eternal war seemed to be forgotten, and everyone fought on his own or with a small group of friends that aroused our interest. Okay, so they're talking about the Hibs, Mids, and Albs being able to work with each other. I think that's what it's talking about. And I guess it aroused someone. I don't know who this letter is from. The writing was sent from the chieftains of the banished. Okay, so these are the banished. This is the lore, I guess. This is the banished talking. After an intense research done by our leading witch doctors, we found ways to open the magical gates again. Oh, so it's another maybe proving grounds again. Whenever you want them to be open. Okay. But this is not done easily and for a certain price. Each round will have to work together to bring us the needed materials. If each round fulfills this task, then we'll be able to keep the gates open for at least 3 days in a row. Okay, so I see what they're trying to do. They're like, hey, we want you guys to do these tasks, and then we're going to have this event again. That's what it sounds like. Below, you will find the list. You will find a list which will show all needed materials per realm. Phoenix feathers, Phoenix claws, snow of Midgard, soil of Albion, branches of Hibernia, arcane and arcanium metal bars. Good luck with that. I'm not giving you my shit. My stuff, sorry. Dustwood wooden boards, tempted leather square. I never really mess with leather, so I'm not sure. Silk, steel, cloth, square. I think all of those are salvage items, I guess. Okay. So deliver those to your local contribution collector, which can be found in your capital cities and relic villages. But beware, after we have opened the gates once, it will take some weeks until our witch doctor powers are fully resurrected for another opening of the gates of the proving grounds. Okay, so is it like incentive for us to have another 1 through 50 event by donating feathers, phoenix claws, snow of mid, and until this task is done, we're not having it. And then once we do have it, it's going to be for a 3-day period. I don't understand why I have this stipulation at all. I don't know what unless there's something cool about like giving up your stuff for no reason at all. Like why would someone personally want to give all their stuff away for the proving grounds to happen? I don't know. Anyway, so it says, long story short, both proving grounds PvP events got amazing feedback, and the staff is nearly asked on a daily basis when the next one will happen. As having this event permanently will harm regular RBR too much, which I agree with. If you have this 1 through 50 over and over, people aren't going to PvE at all. they're just going to wait for the next event, go 1 to 50, and then go. Like, I get that. We decided to try something new, and we'll let you, the players, decide by your contribution when the Proving Grounds will open again for 3 days of PvP mayhem and fast leveling. Sure. But if it's not, I mean, honestly, like, most of us have jobs now. Most of us need to be, like, plan these things. Like, if we turn in all the contribution and then it just happens, like, oh, next 3 days, have it, and then, like, people haven't planned for this, like, then a lot of people are going to miss it. The main thing while it's fun is because it was already planned, like, it was already set. We had some time to go into it, and then we did it, and it was amazing, and it was great, and there was a lot of people playing. I don't know if this is necessary. I get what they're trying to do, but it is something new, so I respect them for trying to try something new, but I don't know if I'd give my personal, like, Phoenix, like, it's not like this stuff is kind of easy to come by. Like, you need to work for this stuff. So maybe it depends on how much it, like, even if say if this was, actually I didn't finish. Let's finish. So here are the rules for the contribution. The event will start with the next reboot after 3 rounds. All 3 rounds deliver all mats to the banished NPC. So the event will start after they all deliver. Okay. The events will last 3 days and can be extended 2 times by another 2 days for the same cost as opening an event. After an event has ended, players can contribute for the next event, but between each event, there needs to be at least 3 weeks' time. There will be several new titles for players depending on their contribution. Interesting. Okay. So they're saying, put all these mats together. You guys do this, then we're going to open up the event, and you can extend this event by the same amount for another 2 days. If, I guess, within that event time span, the 3 days, you get another amount to be able to extend that 2 days. And then we won't have it for another 3 weeks time. So it is going to be somewhat regular, sure, if people are really committed to doing this. It's kind of like unnecessary, I guess. I feel like this kind of like, yeah, give us all your stuff for no purpose other than to open up this thing that we could just open up for you. Like, why do this instead of just opening it up at certain times of the year or something like that? Have it like a reoccurring thing, maybe like once a month or something like that. You know it's going to be coming up. You can plan around it instead of like it being ambiguous. I don't know how to say that word. But that, and also giving so many things from personal people, I feel like this is going to turn into, I'm not turning in my stuff. I'm just going to wait for like the Zergers or people who PvE and a lot. They turn in their stuff, and then it's almost like a group project, right? Like when you have a group project, and necessarily you're anonymous. Like no one knows how much you contributed to your group project. There's going to be certain people who just do the work. And then there's going to be certain people who just wait and do nothing because they know they're going to do the work, you know? So I don't know if I'm really like thrilled that I'm so glad that we get to give our Phoenix feathers, Phoenix claws, snow. Like if it was just snow, soil, and branches, I'm all for it because we get plenty of those. We have so much of those, we could give that away. Sure, I'm down with that. If it was just the snow, soil, and branches, like yeah, all for it. Just give it away. I don't care. But once you get into the Phoenix feathers, Phoenix claws, the arcane bars, the duskwood, the tempt leathers, that's money. You're giving away money now. So there's going to probably be a disproportionate amount of people giving away actual money, like the Phoenix feather and Phoenix claws, all that stuff that they could be making, compared to some people who just don't do anything. But I mean, it's totally fine that way. I'd rather it be a more planned thing. Like everyone has jobs, everyone has like stuff to do. Like I'd rather it be like a coordinated thing. And also, if you make it reoccurring instead of like kind of this, where it's kind of ambiguous, ambiguous. I don't know how to say that word. Look, I'm trying to use it, guys. I'm about to look this up. Hold on. Nope. I'm not even gonna try. Nope. Anyway, we're gonna keep moving on past that point. But yeah, so I feel like they should just have it planned. I don't know why they kind of make this like a, oh look, the banished is doing this. Then again, I respect it though. I do respect it because lore brings people to the game. I don't care what anyone says. Lore definitely brings people to the game. So I appreciate the effort. Going in this route, like maybe they could use it for a different. Banished is an awesome concept. I don't know if it's an awesome concept for this PvP event in particular, but that's the way they want to roll. Hey, let it rock. That's cool. I'm glad we are gonna see the event again. I'm not 100% convinced that people are gonna wanna like do this extra stuff. Then again, like eventually it'll happen, right? Because eventually, like you'll have an accumulation of people who actually want to do it. Will give their stuff, and eventually we'll get to it. But I feel like a planned thing would probably be down the population's alley a lot more. And also, if you think about it, if it was planned events where it's just like once a month or something like that, that is the time where live players, where people who play other free shards, and people who are not available or who want to try out the game, they can plan a moment where they're like, okay, I hate PvE. This is the one thing that's stopping me from playing Dark Age of Camelot. Everyone knows PvE is not the greatest. So let me log on during this event that happens once a month. Let me try Phoenix. This is a perfect time. Let's try Phoenix. And I'm telling you, that'd be the most amazing time for actual growth for Phoenix. That would be it. I promise you that would be the thing that they need to do if they want growth. But I feel like what their route they're going, they're doing well. I'm cool with it. I'm happy that they're thinking of different things, different innovative ways of doing it. I personally think it should be planned, but hey, I'm not a dev. But what do you guys think? You guys let me know in the comments. I really appreciate you guys for watching again, and I'll see you guys next patch. Peace.